The Victory, episode number 3 with your co-host Max Murphy, with Pat Murphy. How we doing?
Doing good, dude. As you can see right here, I'm doing great. And if you're betting with me, you're doing great. You don't even have to work, to be honest. You don't want to work? Bet every game. I don't know.
Just
what am
do
I
it.
talking about?
Just put the car, the mortgage, you name it.
Just $100 a game, you'd be up $1,600 at this point.
I love talking about the Vikings. I really do. Something about Wager Wednesday. That's the new segment, Wager Wednesday. That just gets me going because I love making picks. I love talking betting. It's electric stuff, man. That's what
Love
it
it.
is.
Woo!
We're going to give a little new segment, victorious teams and players that were victorious in week 4. We're going to give our power rankings, and that's actually what we're going to start with. All right, Pat?
Sounds good, brother.
I'm going to give my power rankings first since last time you gave yours. Share screen. Here we go. Week 4, power rankings. Maxes. Okay, Green Bay Packers. I believe week 3 I had them at like 5 or 6 after those 2 really good back-to-back wins after the first week loss in the slip and slide field in Sao Paulo. But I'm dropping them all the way down to number 10. I know Jordan Love is just getting back from an injury, but dude, Vikings made them look bad. And if Jordan Love doesn't get healthy quick, I know they have the Dolphins this week. If he doesn't get healthy quick, that team could be in a little bit of trouble offensively. Number 9, Pittsburgh Steelers. They were 3-0. Dude, I got dropped them. I know they lost, but also bright side, you Steelers fans that are watching this, there's going to be a lot of Steelers fans on the Victory. You know why, Pat? Because we're going to just have so many fans in general. It's going to be ridiculous. The Pittsburgh Steelers. You guys got a bright future. Justin Fields, what was his stat? Didn't he threw for like 380 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He ran in for a touchdown or 2. He ran for like 60 yards. Dude, he balled out. I think his best game as a quarterback in the NFL was a loss. The Colts offense was too much to handle even for this good defense. Number 8, Detroit Lions. They weren't on last week's power rankings. They are now because that was a damn good win at home. The Seahawks, I don't think their defense is that bad. They made the Seahawks defense look so bad, like a high school defense.
Yeah.
And some of those trick plays, bro, like
right.
That one with Amon-Ra obviously throwing to Jared Goff. Jared Goff had a perfect game. A little sneak peek into my victorious player, one of the players. All right, number 7. The Bucks just took care of business. I know Philly was out without their top 2 wide receivers, and those 2 receivers are huge for that team. And thankfully, they're going to get a bye here because they really need it to get healthy. But the Bucks just look good. I was so down on them last year. I wasn't a big Baker supporter. I like Baker now. I like him a lot more after he led that team to the playoffs, and now they're 3-1. Number 6, the Niners. I know they played the Patriots, but I had them at like number 8 last week. I got to move them up after a win. Number 5, Houston Texans. Sneaked that one out. I wasn't very impressed with how they played versus the Jaguars, but they sneaked it out. Nico Collins had himself a day, as he usually does. Number 4, Buffalo Bills. I don't take too much away from that loss, just because on the road, Ravens must win. Bills kind of on an all-time high. A little bit of comeback down to earth game, but I don't take too much away from it, honestly. Still think this Bills team is good. Number 3, Baltimore Ravens, like I just said. Derrick Henry, was he the missing piece to the puzzle? And without Rashee Rice now maybe for the year, without Pacheco for some weeks, is this the best contending team for the Chiefs in the AFC? Are they better than the Texans? Are they better than the Bills? Are they better than some of these top AFC teams to contend with the Chiefs? They were a toenail away from having a chance to win with the 2-point conversion week 1 on the road. Number 2. 4-0. I got the 2 best teams 4-0. I mean, it kind of was a joke after week 1. Not really after week 2. Like, are the Vikings legit? And now it's absolutely not a joke because this team is really good. I don't even think I'm overreacting putting them at number 2 because if you go on any power rankings, they're 1 and 2. Obviously a little biased, but dude, Vikings, man, absolutely love to see it. Okay, what do you like? What do you dislike about this power rankings here?
We'll get into it with mine actually, but I'm not a huge fan of leaving one team out. And let's get to it. Bring up mine.
Oh, I know which one it is.
All right, so I'm starting at number 10, Houston. Obviously, I still think they're a good team, but they got to get a lot of stuff together. It seems like they're not playing quite at their potential yet with having that many good receivers. Joe Mixon's been out. They're going to get better, but they should have blown out the Jags. Jags have been playing some terrible football at home. The Houston was at home. I'm keeping them at 10, but come on, Houston. I feel like they're going to be – I thought they were going to be a better team than that this year. Seahawks, I did not have the Seahawks in my top 10 last week.
And they lost, and now you have them, which is
because they showed me something. The Seahawks offense is no joke. Geno Smith is no joke. I kind of sleep on Geno Smith. He can play.
I sleep on Geno Smith too, like I sleep on Baker until they just keep winning games.
I know, right? Tampa Bay. What a freaking dominant performance over the Eagles. There's something going on in Philadelphia. We both took Philadelphia out of our top. Yeah, we threw Philadelphia out of our top 10 after that performance. Gonzo. Yeah. My one that you didn't have on your list that I do, Washington Commanders.
Dude, and I like it.
The biggest position in football is quarterback. And how good is this kid playing? Jaden Daniels has like the highest percentage. I don't know since the last time. It's been forever since he's at an 80% completion percentage. And he's not like doing checkdowns. You know, like Geno Smith always has a good completion percentage because he's checking it down constantly. Watch the highlights of that Washington game.
Yeah.
He's ripping it down the field with insane accuracy, running when he needs to run. This guy, I don't know. Honestly, he might be a Lamar Jackson that can throw a little bit better. It's a hot take, but this guy could be something special.
I like that. Can I say, I don't want to say anything bad because to lead this Commanders team to be 3-1 is really impressive, and his numbers are insane. I almost want to say though, dude, the Bengals and the the Cardinals defenses are really bad.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll see.
No, I'm not taking it. He has more drives that have led to points for the Commanders than incompletions.
Yeah.
Insane. He has 20 incompletions on the year. He has 23 drives that have been led into points, which is video game numbers as a rookie.
I'm keeping San Fran at 6 just because of their talent on their team. They're not completely healthy yet, and they still beat the brakes off the Patriots, cover the 10.5 point spread. Buffalo, look terrible. When Buffalo goes against a good defense, it doesn't look good. It looked like Josh Allen needed some help, to be honest. And that's why. This can be a prediction for later, but I think Devontae Adams is going to the Bills. That's just I'm just throwing that out there right now. He's requesting a trade. Raiders are talking about a trade. There's some trade talk going on. I've got him going to the Bills. They need some help. Baltimore, what a performance. That's why they're slotted at number 4. I think they just kind of looked so pedestrian in their first couple games, but then they beat back-to-back, beat the Cowboys and the Bills, which is 2 of the better teams. So they're not. That's why they're not any higher.
And I mentioned it, but dude, they are a toenail away from being 3-1 and being 3 of the top teams.
100%, and almost beating the Chiefs too. Yeah, that would have been a big win. Lions, I just think. I mean, it was a great performance too, but just since they went to the NFC Championship game, I have them a little bit higher than Baltimore and Buffalo right now. But yeah, Lions are playing good ball. Killed the Seahawks on Monday night. It's fun to watch that offense. They have playmakers everywhere. If Jameson Williams turns into a big playmaker too, that could be a scary, scary offense for the Vikes. Speaking of 4-0 at my number 2 spot, nobody's played better ball than the Vikings this year. If you took our record and the teams that we beat, and let's say there were the Lions, if the Lions beat the brakes off the Giants, if the Lions beat the Niners, if the Lions beat the brakes off of Houston and then beat the Packers, we'd have Lions the number 1 team in football, and it wouldn't be close. So Vikings are still getting a little bit of hate at the number 2 spot just because Kansas City has not been playing that well, just kind of eking out victories where Minnesota has been crushing people. So kind of a little low at 2. I have them in my top 2, and they shouldn't be 2. And then
top 2,
Chiefs,
not 2.
right? And then Chiefs at number 1, just till they lose.
Yeah,
I got to keep them at the number 1 spot after winning the Super Bowl. So that's my top 10 power rankings.
I like it a lot, like a lot. I like your Commanders when they threw in there, dude. That surprised me when you told me. That was good.
Jaden's ripping that thing. It's fun to watch.
He is. Okay, we're gonna do our new favorite segment.
Woo-hoo, baby.
Absolutely love this, Pat. Last week, you guessed. I don't know if I updated the number 24 with or without those games that the lines weren't out yet.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to keep it at 24. I'll give you the...
Okay. Well, we can rewatch the episode, too, and see what we did, but...
Okay, you were 24 points up. Yeah, explain the game.
This is the spread challenge. Max, I mean, right hand on to God, right hand on the Bible, says he has not looked at any of the spreads this week for the games. So I'm going to say the games. He's going to be guessing them. Is that the Bible?
That's Moby Dick.
Insane. Oh, Moby Dick. That was my nickname in high school. Anyway, so I'm going to say the game. Max is trying to guess the spread. However many points he's off.
Wait.
Like golf, you want a lower score. So the more points, the worse for him. So
Max Murphy Schumacher, promise I have not looked at a single spread all day, knowing that I am the one picking.
I am the one. Okay, so starting off Thursday Night Football, we got the Bucks going to Atlanta's house. What say you the spread should be?
I think the Falcons are going to be favored here. Vegas always does this, dude. Like, they just are begging for you to take the Bucks. I think the Falcons are like minus 1.5.
Yeah, they're exactly 1.5. You're starting hot, boys and girls.
Actually,
ATL minus 1.5. He's got it on the money. That's an actual.
Hey,
that is zero difference.
What we're gonna start though, starting this week. I didn't do it last week. If you're on the ESPN app, can you click on like the drop down where it says open? Look at what it opened at, because I want to go off spreads that it opened at.
Okay, 2.5 is what it opened.
It opened at 2.5. Okay, so I lost a point there because I want to go off what it opened at.
Okay,
that makes sense, right?
Sure.
Because we're guessing the raw dog spread.
Got you. Okay, we got the Jets in
Vikings
London
at the Jets.
Vikings.
Preseason, they released the spread, and I was all over the Jets. They were -3. I know that for fact. So don't look at the open here then, I guess. Oh, shoot. What should we do, Pat? Because I guess that spread opened.
No, it's not that. It's what the open is this week is what the open is.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to say, Vikings are favored. They got to be 2.
2.5. It's a great guess. This guy's absolutely
love it.
There. Would you say 2?
Yeah.
All right. We got the Ravens going to the Bengals.
And I think this is so similar to the Bucks-Falcons game where the Ravens should be favored, but they're not going to be. Give me the Bengals -2.
Ravens opened as a -3 favorite.
Wow.
That's a 5-point swing, but that is a good guess, honestly. It's a good guess. And I think
what's it at right now?
Baltimore 2.5.
Oh, so it's only moved a half point. Okay. Well, I'll accept that. That's a big L, but I'll accept that one. I thought the Bengals would for sure be favored. Okay.
Colts at Jaguars.
Jags are going to be favored their first game this year, I believe. They got to be favored here. Give me Jags -3.
You got it on the absolute money. Jags are -3. Let's see what it opened at.
Go.
Opened at 3. Yep, opened at 3.
Let's go.
Attaboy. Huge guess.
Because I think this line is mainly banking that AR is not going to play.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But, I mean, I don't think the line moves that much if AR does play, to be honest. So, okay, we got the Dolphins at the Pats.
Pats are going to be favored their first time this year. Give me them -4.
Pats -4. Pats are -1 right now.
Oh, wow.
Opened at Dolphins -0.5.
Oh, wow. Whiffed on that.
You're good. You're good. You're good. It's a tough game. I don't think they know who's starting at quarterback for the Dolphins.
Well, it can't be Tua, which is why.
No, but is it going to be who was it again? Skylar Thompson or no? Because whoever played last night.
Snoop.
Huntley. Yeah.
Did they call him Snoop?
I don't know.
That was so weird. All right.
We got the Browns at the Commanders. Interesting spread.
Yeah, I bet it is. Give me like Commanders -5.
Commanders -3.5.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense, but at the beginning of the year, if I would have seen that, I would have been all over.
Oh, for sure.
Knowing that Browns don't really have any injuries, that's just crazy.
And how good the Commanders – yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Crazy.
Props to Vegas for giving them their flowers, though. Like, it's 100%. Not like they made it. Yeah.
100%. Bills at Texans. Tough spread here, too. Good game.
Dude, honestly, this is going to be weird. Weird, like, intuition here. Give me Bills -1.
Yeah, you got it. Bills -1.
Actually?
Yeah.
Let's go, bro. That's a little intuition I had there that they'd be favored for some reason.
And they opened at -1 as well.
Perfect.
Money. Okay, we got Panthers at Bears.
Yeah, that's an ugly game. Ugly spread too, probably. Bears -4.
Bears -3.5. It's opened at -5.5.
Oh wow.
So Bears -4, you said? So
yeah.
1.5 bets. That's a pretty dang good guess, though. Okay.
Yeah.
The public saw how you did, down a little bit. So we got Raiders at the Broncos.
Just back-to-back absolute doozies. But I think the Broncos winning that game in New York. Raiders are coming off – both teams coming off a win for being kind of bad teams. Give me the Broncos -4.
Opened at Broncos -1.5. Now it's at 3.
Dude, no way. Opened at wow.
So just 2.5 off. That's not a bad spread. I mean, the public is seeing how you are.
Yeah, but that's still crazy opening.
Something else.
All right.
Cardinals at Niners.
Niners 6.5.
Yeah, good spread. It's at 7.5 now, so you're only 1 point off. It's a good guess.
What did it open at?
7.5.
Oh, okay.
Didn't move off that line. Okay, we got Packers at Rams.
No home field advantage. Rams, can you check? Are Cup and Nakua still out?
Let's see. We got Cooper Kupp is out. And then I think Puka is on the IR. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Puka out at least a month. Yeah, he'll be
out. I could totally whiff here, but give me Rams 1.5.
Rams -1.5?
Yeah.
We got Green Bay -3.5.
I knew it was going to be that's a big swing and a miss.
Little fiver. That's fine. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, honestly, I'd take Rams home dog. All right.
Yeah. Okay, we got Giants at the Seahawks.
Seahawks 5.5.
Great guess.
Oh, that's a
on the money.
big
Seahawks
number.
opened at 5.5. Now it's 6.
Oh wow, let's go.
That's a
I
great guess.
can't take the. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, we'll make our picks, but
Okay, we got 2 more games left. Wait. Yeah, we got 2 more games left because there's 2 bye weeks or 2 bye teams this week. Just 1 bye game. The Lions must be in a bye. Okay, we got the Cowboys at the Steelers.
Is that Sunday Night Football?
Sunday Night Football.
We have 4 teams on bye, Pat, because there's only 14 games. That means.
Sorry. Yes, you're correct.
Okay, Cowboys at the Steelers. Cowboys minus 2.5.
Isn't that insane?
No.
I would have thought that too, but it's Steelers minus 2. Steelers open minus 2.
I thought you were saying, isn't that insane? Because I guessed on the money, but you thought it was insane.
I thought you were correct. I mean, that's how it should be.
They have Steelers favored?
Yeah. Now it moved to 2.5 now, actually. Public is on the Steelers.
Cowboys are coming off a mini bye. They played Thursday night.
Crazy. Saints at Chiefs.
Dude, I'm a little pissed. That's one that I've guessed where I'm a little pissed at myself for. Or maybe I'm pissed at Vegas. All right,
I think I would have guessed that too, to be honest.
At the Chiefs. No Rashee Rice. I think Vegas is putting that into consideration. Give me Chiefs minus 7.
Wow. So you thought if Rashee would have played that it would have been like minus 10?
Close to it. At home?
Saints have been playing not bad, dude. Okay, it's Chiefs minus 5. It's only 2. Yeah, Chiefs are minus 5 and they opened at 5. It hasn't moved. I think that's a good line. The way the Chiefs have been playing, they've been playing nail biters. I think that's a good line by Vegas. Okay, so I'm going to add you up here. Plus 0 plus 4.5 plus 1.5 plus 0 plus 1.5 plus. All right, adding up. You did pretty damn good for a lot of these. You got a lot of zeros in there, meaning you got it right on the money. I got 28.5.
Okay, and you were 24.
Kind of a freak. But you got 1, 2, 3 games right on the money. You had a 0.5 in there. You had a lot of 1s, 1.5. So yeah, you're right there. It's just the Bengals game screwed you and the Rams game kind of screwed you. But other than that,
a little bit.
Really well.
A little bit. In a bit,
Right. Are we getting to our picks now?
Yeah, we are. I'm going to present the screen here. Share the screen. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Falcons minus 1.5 at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is there a hotter team? Actually, no. I forget that Broncos loss was really bad. I was going to say, other than the Vikings, the Bucs are up there with being one of the hottest teams, and they're underdogs here. Who you got?
So the first game, Falcons. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, by the way, okay. Last week we both went 9-7. Pat, you can see, or you guys can all see Pat's thing there. He is actually 40-23-1. We have one push. I am 30-33-1. So I'm 3 games below 500. You are 17 games above.
Yeah. I mean, it's just really too easy. Like when you get the script from the NFL,
yeah,
you know what's going to happen.
You can't really miss.
Let me give you guys the script on this game.
All right.
Everybody's going to be betting on the Bucs. Everybody's going to be on the Bucs because they are better than the Falcons at this point in the year, which makes so much sense, right? I'm on the Falcons minus 1.5. I think it's a stupid line. I think it's a stupid pick. Falcons win by a field goal. Young Wei Koo to the moo.
To the moo. I'm one of the stupid public guys that's like, how are the Bucs underdogs as the better team? So give me the Bucs here.
I like it.
It's tough, dude. And I think you're right with the Falcons one because I think a lot of money's going to pour in on the Bucs. But give me just give me the better team. here in prime time.
I hear you. I overthink
It's a
it
good,
sometimes.
honestly, really good Thursday night game. Not mad about this at all.
Yeah, no.
Better than the Cowboys Giants.
Definitely. It's a divisional game. Two of the best in their division. Should be fun.
For
Should be
sure.
really
Okay.
fun.
Vikings at the Jets.
It's actually Jets at Vikings, but it's in London. But it's Jets at
that's right.
Vikings.
That's
Okay.
right.
It's a big letdown spot for the Vikings for me, but I think it could be a big letdown spot, but I have not picked against the Vikings this year yet, and they've been underdogs in every game. They're finally a favorite, and I think they're just going to whoop the Jets.
Pat, how many times have we said a letdown spot for the Vikings?
I know it's been 3 in a row, but it's been 3 in a row. I think actually like a prediction for this game, the way Vikings have been playing, a good prediction is like 31-14, 31-17 Vikes, and it's not close. But I'm going to go 20-23. Vikings barely cover. They cover that 2.5 by a field goal.
I'm contradicting myself here because if you go watch the Viktory episode number 2 on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you'll see that I had the score prediction of 17-15. The Vikings would win, meaning the Jets would cover, but I'm going to contradict myself here. Give me the Vikings to win by a touchdown or more. Knowing our D-line versus their O-line, games are won in the trenches, whether it's in college or the NFL. And we're going to own the trenches. Give me them to whoop some butt here. All right. Panthers at the Bears. Bears minus 3.5. Until I see something from Justin Fields. Jeez, what am I saying right now? Until I see something from Caleb Williams, give me the Panthers to cover with a veteran quarterback. And it makes no sense why they would, because the Bears are obviously the better team and they're at home. But I haven't seen anything from Caleb Williams. And we're just waiting, and he hasn't delivered. But give me the Panthers here to cover.
I think that's actually a great pick. And I think that my brain is telling me to do that. I'm going to take the Bears to cover because in my head, it doesn't make sense that the Caleb's been playing so bad. They're going to have a day where Caleb's just absolutely freaking out, like running down the field, like, oh, I'm so happy he's throwing all these touchdowns. Swift's going to be, I can see like 31-7, just absolute beatdown.
They just released Shaq Thompson, one of the best defensive players for the Panthers, is out for the year with an injury.
Ooh, that's big.
Anywho, all right, I like that pick. It could be Caleb Williams' breakout game. Could be.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, Ravens at the Bengals. You know I love me a home dog here. Just love me a home dog. I would buy this to. Can you give me +3 or no? That's a little unfair. But
I'm actually taking the Bengals as well. So if we both get +3,
okay, we're both taking them.
Yeah. Right. I just think it's the obvious bet to bet Baltimore here. So I got to go Bengals to put up a fight. It's a divisional game, home dog divisional game. You know what we do.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Usually close.
It's a good game, dude. That could be a good one.
50.5 points is too much for the AFC North, no?
Say that again?
50.5 points is too much for the AFC North.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really realize that. Yeah, that is.
Seems a little high.
I like that under. Yeah. Okay.
I love that under.
Maybe it's just because the Bengals defense is literally so bad. Okay. Dolphins at the Patriots. Pick'em game here. You go.
Dolphins at the Texans?
Dolphins
at the Patriots. Sorry. Our things are opposite order, and I'm not able to see my computer
sorry.
Screen, so that's
sorry
cool.
about that.
So I think this is probably my lock of the week, honestly. I'm going to go Patriots -1.
Because it just makes no sense. Patriots should be at least 4-point favorites.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how this is going to be a close game. Patriots -1.
So give me Dolphins. Dude, on short rest, what is this line, Vegas?
I know.
It makes dude, I would never bet it, but I wouldn't even bet the Dolphins score more than 10 points, but somehow cover because Vegas has it as a pick 'em.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, give me the Dolphins. I absolutely hate it though. Okay. Browns at the Commanders. Commanders minus. What's going on here?
You go first.
-3.5. I really like the Browns to beat the Raiders and to beat them kind of convincingly last week, especially with no Max Crosby or Devontae Adams. And it just didn't happen. I don't know what's going on with. Actually, Deshaun Watson, if you watch the game, he didn't play that bad. Their defense, though, is a problem, which is weird because I think they have a solid defense. It's just not. Dude, give me the red hot Commanders to win by 4 or more.
I was so on the Browns this year, and it's just so disappointing to see what they're
Well,
doing.
I was on the Bengals this year, and how do you think that's turning out?
I was gonna be on the commies, but the more I think about it, I'm going Browns. Browns plus 3.5. It makes no sense. Everybody's gonna be on the Commanders. Browns plus 3.5.
Okay. Colts at the Jaguars. Jaguars giving 3 here. I wonder what's going to happen with. Let's look up Anthony Richardson.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm going Colts plus. Jags suck. They've always sucked. I told you they were going to be terrible this year. They're 0-4, and they're going to be about 4-13 when the season's over.
For some reason, I still have a glimmer of hope for the Jags, which I don't know why I do. Whether AR plays or not, give me the Jags to roll at home, get their first win.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
This is one of the games of the week by far. 2 of the top teams in the AFC. Bills at the Texans. Pick 'em game. Or Bills -1. Who do you got?
This just seems so obvious for me to take the Bills. So usually I would take the Texans in this spot, but I'm going to roll with the Bills. Bills -1. I don't understand how it's only -1. The way the Texans have been playing. Sure, the Bills didn't play great on Sunday night, but
Oh, wait, you're saying Bills should be favored by more.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
It should
it
be
doesn't make sense because
3 to 3.5, I think.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you're going
with
to
you
need the
here.
Bills to win by a field goal in this game, that's plenty. I'm going to take them. Yeah, -1.
Yeah, I like the Bills here too to bounce back. I really do. Raiders at the Broncos, another just bad game here.
Stinky.
Broncos -3, not enough points here, dude. Give me the Broncos.
Ooh, I'm on the opposite side. Give me the Raiders. There's some drama going on with the Raiders. Last week, the coach was talking about how the players stopped playing and people were going to get benched for it. Now they're talking about Devontae Adams trades and all this stuff. It's the easiest thing in the world to take the Broncos here after beating the Jets. Don't think too fast. What am I trying to say? Not so fast. Is what Lee Corso says. Not so fast. Raiders cover 3.
Okay, so now here insert your hot take that you said in the Viktory podcast about Devontae Adams.
Ooh. I think the Bills need a lot of help, and I think they'd be dumb not to at least think about it. They're a contender this year. If their whole franchise has been waiting for a Super Bowl, that's where you're obviously lacking is playmakers for Josh Allen right now. They've been talking about trading Devontae Adams. It makes all the sense in the world to me to go for a playmaker like that. I could also see him going back and playing with Aaron Rodgers again, which would be pretty fun to watch with the Jets. But I think, Devontae Adams goes to the Bills. It makes all the sense in the world as long as they have salary cap.
Devontae Adams reunites with this quarterback for a long time. He's going back to the Jets.
That'd be crazy.
Ahmad Sauce Gardner just tweeted. It kind of went viral. A little cryptic about Devontae possibly joining the team or requesting a trade. I think it makes just way too much sense. This makes as much sense as Tyreek Hill going back to the Chiefs.
Right.
I think Devontae reunites with. He's the best receiver Aaron Rodgers has had in his career, and he's gonna bring the Jets back to their offense back to life. All right. Anyways, Cardinals at the 9. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm on the Broncos. You're on the Raiders. Okay, Cardinals at the Niners. Niners -7.5 without McCaffrey still. I think without Debo. I don't even know. They just have too many injuries I can't keep track. 7.5, dude. If I looked at this, just like the Vikings Jets spread, if I saw this preseason, I'd jump all over the Cardinals. But the Cardinals have looked really bad the last 2 weeks at home, both at home.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. Heads is the Niners. Tails is the Cardinals. Siri, flip a coin.
What'd you get?
Tails.
Tails. Who was it?
Yep.
Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals plus.
I'm actually going with the Cardinals for a bounce back here. I'm going Cardinals plus 7.5.
I had to flip a coin. It makes no sense. I don't even know what to do with this spread.
Yeah,
I would never touch it. Packers at the Rams. 3.5 is crazy here, dude. Give me the Rams to win outright.
Oh, by the way, give me a Cardinals backdoor cover. They're down 10. They get into field goal range. They kick the field goal, go for an onside kick. Don't get it to cover 7 points. Sorry. Packers, Rams. I am going to go with the Packers big bounce back game. Rams have been overperforming. Packers underperforming. Yeah, I'll take the Green Bay. Beat up Rams team.
I'm saying it right now. Mortal lock of the week. Rams.
I love that.
And you know what my mortal lock of the week last week was? The Saints to cover 3, and they lost by 2. So I like that too. But yeah, give me the Rams home dog plus 3.5. If it gets to 4, I would jump on it even more. Mortal lock of the week. All right, Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks minus 6 here. Who do you like?
I hate this spread so much. I really see this just being a gross game, field goal game. But I'm going to take the Seahawks to bounce back. I never bet on the Seahawks. I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 6. I think they're going to show me something.
I think Daniel Jones showed me a little something. Dude, I think in that Thursday night game, it's not really talked about enough. Well, first of all, they had a huge cover, which was awesome for me. But also it wasn't talked about enough how they had quite a bit of chances to win that game. They were just awful in the red zone and had too many costly penalties. But, dude, I think the Giants should beat the Cowboys that game. Shows how bad the Cowboys are looking. But give me the Giants to cover here in the same kind of spread that they had Thursday night versus the Cowboys.
Love it.
Cowboys at the Steelers, 2 of America's teams. I saw something today. This number that NBC is going to get from America, this is going to be the most watched game of the season.
I love it.
It's going to be, I mean, yeah, you're 2 American teams. It's awesome. Cowboys at the Steelers. We don't get this matchup often, obviously.
No.
NFC, AFC. No. This line, though, is just crazy to me.
It is crazy.
I think Cowboys. Don't overthink it.
Okay. Vegas wants you to take the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying. I'm taking Pittsburgh. This makes no sense. I'm taking Pittsburgh. They're going to cover, and I think they're going to win pretty convincingly. Their defense has just been, lights out. So
their defense has been lights out when they left.
Before last week.
Well, right, I'm just saying.
They were throwing picks or whatever.
Okay.
Turnovers. It looked like there were some turnovers for the Steelers, but
no, Justin Fields has great. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Saints at.
They gave up 27, not 31.
Chiefs.
Okay, your mic is so bad, dude.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I got a new one coming in.
You got a new one coming. That's for everybody at home. He's got a new one coming. At the Chiefs. Chiefs have another freaking Monday Night Football game. That's crazy. Another primetime game. I think
primetime out
the Chiefs finally, okay. So all these refs have been getting so scrutinized for giving Chiefs all these games. They're finally going to give one back to a different team. They're not going to call the bullshit this week. Saints +5. That's close to my lock. Saints +5.
Is that your mortal lock?
It's not. The Pats -1 is my mortal lock, but this is close.
Okay, 1 sec here.
I actually kind of hate these spreads this week. I feel like I'm not going to do that well, but
there's a lot of it's tough guessing them because there's so many that are so tight.
Yeah, it's tough.
We don't have a big one other than the Niners one.
Yeah.
That's the only big one that we have, I think. Commanders 3.5, I guess. Yeah, that's really the only big one. Or I guess Seahawks, Giants is 6. Okay. All right, I need a big week here. I was above 500 last week, but I need to gain some ground on you, which is going to be hard to do when you're 20 or 40 and 23-1. Okay. Who was your victorious team of the week?
Victorious team. I wrote down players, but I'm going to say I was going to go Vikings. I'm going to go Lions. Lions looked really, really good. Those new uniforms they haven't worn before. Jared
Those are
Goff,
sweet.
18 for 18. Jameer Gibbs doing his thing. Jameson Williams doing his thing. Amon-Ra, that toe tap and touchdown. Yeah, really fun to watch the Lions play. If they weren't in my division, in the Vikings division, I think I'd be a really big fan of the Lions because they're fun to watch. But
they are. Skull. My victorious team of the week. How about a bounce back from starting out the season 0-2? The Ravens have bounced back in a huge in a huge way on the road at the Cowboys, and then taking it to the team that was 3-0, the Bills.
Huge.
Derrick Henry, I think, was the missing piece to the puzzle, which I said before the season started. He just takes a lot off Lamar Jackson's plate.
Yeah.
And I love that addition if he can stay healthy. Okay. Victorious player of the week, dude, you just mentioned him. 18 for 18, Jared Goff. No other way to go here other than Jared being the victorious player of the week.
I'm also going Jaden Daniels, though, and Lamar. I mean, those three quarterbacks had a great week this week. I totally agree with the Ravens bouncing back after they looked like they were not going to have a great season, being 0-2 right away. Like you said, they're a toenail away from being number 1 or 2 in the power rankings right now. They played some hard teams. If they would beat the Chiefs, and then they came back, beat the Bills, came back, beat last week. Can't remember.
What's that?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Yeah.
Yeah. So they played a gauntlet.
Lost to the Raiders at home, which was if they don't get the number 1 seed for the playoffs, they're gonna look back at that game and be like, what did we just
100%.
do? Okay, we gotta do quarterback interception survival.
I gotta look real quick. So I got 0 picks last week because
me too.
Went out right away.
I had Gardner Minshew. He had a okay game versus the Browns, enough for them to win. QB
taking a quick peek.
INT survival. So how do we score this? We're both what?
No
points.
Oh no, yeah, no points. No points this week quite yet. So me and Max pick a quarterback every week if it's your first time watching. And by the end of the season, you can only pick the quarterback one time. By the end of the season, whoever has the most interceptions wins $50.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go for my interceptions this week. I'm going to go with whoever starts as the Dolphins quarterback. Don't care who it is.
Okay. How bad has the Cowboys defense been this year?
Pretty bad.
They're a home run hitting defense. Remember Darren Bland, pick 6? He set history last year. And then Trayvon Diggs, I don't know if he has a pick yet this year. Give me Justin Fields to throw a couple.
Ooh, I love that. That's a great pick.
Coming off his best game as a NFL quarterback.
That's a great pick, actually. Love that.
All right. That's my pick. That's your pick. Episode number 3, the Victory. Do you have anything to add here, Pat?
Watch our second episode of the Victory. All about the Vikes. If you're about the Vikes, go watch it. No, other than that, these are really fun segments, but I know it gets long for everybody. So play along. If you guys want to play along with us, text me.
Should we, you know how we do random Viking?
Yeah.
Every week? Should we do random player in the NFL?
Sure. Let's do it. Let me think of history or in the NFL right now.
I guess if it's in history, it's got to be a great.
Bro, this is what we're going to do right now. Okay, go on your phone. Type in Weddle. Weddle. We're going to play Weddle along with you guys.
Oh, wait. Why wouldn't I just present it here?
Sure, do it. Oh, yeah, I love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, you don't have many of those, so this is surprising. I'm just kidding.
Have you played this before?
Just kidding. I have not.
It's like Wordle, but for NFL players.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Who's
so
your
I want
first
you. It has to be
guest?
an offensive player. This is not normal.
Okay.
So it's an offensive player, and it's a skilled position. So no, not the O line.
And it's a current player in the NFL?
Current play in the NFL. So give me any current player in the NFL right now. Type in that box any current player.
Okay. James Cook.
Wait. James Cook. Okay.
Okay.
So you see how you're
position
correct?
we got right. Yep.
You're correct on a running back. It's not
It's
in
in
the
the
AFC.
AFC?
Yep, it's in the AFC, but not in the AFC East.
But not the East. Okay.
Below 5'11", over 24 years old, but within 2 years of 24. So he's 25 or 26. He's 5'9" to 5'11", and he's over number 4.
Okay.
Who's
your
AFC North, let's think. Let's think AFC North or AFC South running back.
Oh, dude, I got it. Oh, no. I don't know if Joe Mixon is shorter.
I was thinking Joe Mixon too. No, I think he's tall. I think he's taller than that. He might be 5'11".
Should we do Joe Mixon or no?
No, not yet. Let's go. How old's Jonathan Taylor? Is he 25? Go JT. Go Jonathan Taylor.
I think okay. Oh my God. Wait, have you done this before?
We're cracked.
Have you done this today?
No, not today. I haven't. No.
Wow.
2 guesses. See if you guys can beat us.
Let's do hard.
Hard is so hard, dude. It's any
what
NFL
is it?
player.
Any NFL player?
Yeah. That's usually like O-line and shit. Try it.
We'll do my random player. Oh, wait, it's current player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Carson
Wentz.
Like
Brian O'Neill or some offensive lineman or something.
Carson Wentz. We got the height right.
Nice.
Okay, who's your next guess? He's in the AFC.
I have to put it in my phone because my computer doesn't have. I don't know. My computer's all messed up.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So on hard mode, let's see if I can put it on hard.
This is fun.
Daily hard. Okay. So you put in Carson Wentz?
Yeah.
All right. So that means he is a offensive player in the AFC, 6'5", younger, high number. Okay. Let's go AFC. Let's do like an AFC. Give me Isaiah Likely.
Okay, he is a tight end.
I know, that's why I like that.
And he's higher than number 80. This helps. He's not tall. In the AFC West or North.
So AFC South. Who's that super tall tight end for the Colts?
Wait, is Austin Hooper on the Colts?
Yeah, but there's an even taller one who's young. Anyway, we can't. Yeah, give me Austin. Put Austin Hooper in there or any Colts tight end, and see if it's on that team.
Dang it! Okay. So he's in the AFC South. Okay, this helps. Wait. I thought Austin Hooper's on the Colts for some reason. He's on New England.
That's fine though. That helped anyway.
Oh, dude, what about? Hear me out. Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, that's what was going to be my next guess. Go Dalton Schultz.
Oh, and he's number 87. It's higher than number 81.
And he's probably 27.
This could be it. Let's go, baby!
Wow, that's pretty good that we got the hard. I love that.
And we got it in 4, which is pretty good.
Hell yeah. Okay. Love you, buddy.
Right, we got to stop this podcast here. Episode number 3 of The Victory. Go go subscribe. Our new channel. Absolutely love doing this with you, Pat.
Love you too, buddy.
Until next week.
Let's go.
Deuces.